Welcome back everybody to Casual Gamer Oz as we move on now into the Hungarian Grand Prix Career Mode F1 2017 Season 9. Let's go straight into qualifying. And of course we've had an absolute rotter of a season. We have not finished a single Grand Prix all year. We've got I think what 6-7 poles already, but basically after round 5 we decided to give up and just have a bit of fun, take a few drivers out and see if we can get some other non-Mercedes or Ferrari winners, which we achieved. We got Haas winning a Grand Prix, we had Red Bull winning a Grand Prix, so we achieved that. And yeah, so what we're going to do now though is we're going to just see if we can win the last 10 races. I mean, we're not going to win the championship, but I guess at least save our Ferrari career so that we at least have a seat in a Ferrari for next season. That would be nice. For our final season, of course, this is our penultimate season here on F1 2017. And we are the reigning world champion, even though we're not going to defend that this year. Nice to see Bottas win it. Although Daniel Ricciardo at the moment is currently in the box seat to challenge Vettel, which is quite interesting. Red Bull leading the Constructors' Championship. They've actually got the best car in the field. So that's a little bit of a interesting development, which I wasn't expecting to happen. But we will gladly see another Aussie challenge for the championship. If we can help Ricciardo win, we will help Ricciardo win. We'll see if we can win a few races ourselves at least. And we're going to get 6 on the grid, which... Well, Jeffrey's happy. I'm not. I'd much prefer to be on pole. Thank you very much. But, well, if that's what floats your boat, dear Jeffrey, then by all means, that's what floats your boat. Alrighty then. So, we haven't got an official warning yet. We haven't been demoted to second driver yet. So, slight positives have come from those little tables of note, I guess. But we'll see how we go here. Hope you're enjoying your time watching Casual Gamer Oz as we get ready to wind things up on F1 2017. Not sure what we'll do after this. We might take a little bit of a break and let you digest some of these videos. We might come back, maybe do some online modes as we've done before, or even a bit of Grand Theft Auto. I'm a big Grand Theft Auto fan, so a bit of fun, bit of NBA perhaps, or don't know. I reckon we're just going to take a little bit of a break for a while. So stay tuned at least for both our viewers. Shedmeister, if you're watching, appreciate your support. Yep, thank you. Alrighty, blah 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 blah. Obviously, as I said, we're going to try here, but look, if we crash out, we crash out. Ricciardo on the front row there. Good job, Danny Rick. Alright, we're going to cover the wall here because we often get a car sneaking up. Go on the old sneaky. So we've got a Force India to the left of us. And we're going to turn in. Let's turn in on Seb there. There we go. Daniel, you can take the lead. 1-2 to Red Bull. Well, I said I'd like to see Ricciardo win the championship. At least I can help him out a little bit there if I don't happen to win this myself. We're going to shove one up here. Little Maxi Verstappen. Oh, he's very slow on the racing line there, Maximus. I don't know what expect me to do there. Whoa, and I think I've taken Max out accidentally. Sorry, Max. Whoops. It's caused a yellow flag. And we have an Australian 1-2 at the moment. And there's chaos behind me there, yellow flag, and it looks like there's a bit of a train stuck at one point on the track there, and I'm reckon they're going to put up Max Verstappen is out of the race. I actually didn't mean to cut across there. I did not do that deliberately. It looks like as though Max Verstappen will be out of the race because there is a car stopped on circuit, and it hasn't popped up yet saying Max Verstappen is out of the race. I'm sure it will. And I apologise, Max Verstappen and Red Bull, to prevent you from getting another 1-2 here. Because I don't know if I'll be able to catch Daniel Ricciardo and start off my supposed championship battle, actually, and that car has finally gotten going, so there we go. Verstappen not out of the race, and meanwhile, if we focus on what we're meant to be doing here and trying to win the last 10 races of the season, it's not going to go well for us here if we can't catch Daniel Ricciardo. And obviously a pretty handy car, it does seem. They've got the best overall car in the sport. We've got the fastest. We've only got the second best overall. So we've set the fastest first sector of anyone there though. So we are gaining on our countrymen. Which I don't know if we've ever had an Aussie 1-2. I know we've obviously been on the podium before, but I just can't remember if Ricardo's ever finished second to me. I know I've never finished second to Ricardo. So, interesting to remember if on any of these modes he's finished second to me, which I'm 90% certain that he hasn't. So this would be a first for Formula 1, an Aussie 1-2. We're catching him though. Hopefully we can be the Aussie in front. As I said, we want to try and bridge this gap somehow and have the comeback of all comebacks, which is not going to happen, but you never know. I think this is the furthest we've lasted a Grand Prix all season. And there's a car coming out of the pits. Not sure who it is. I'm guessing that would have been Verstappen or whoever it was that was stuck on the side of the circuit, but we've lapped them, whoever they are. We are catching Ricardo at a rate of knots. We set the fastest lap. But avoid that white stuff there, because that white stuff will cause you to spin. And I think we're going to get Ricardo in this race. I think we are going to get him. I'm not going to try up the inside there, because he clips that there, that very dangerous white little rumble strip. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're going to do it right into the little tough chicane. Wow. That is not an overtaking spot. And somehow I managed to make that stick without taking him out or damaging my front wing. And we lead the Hungarian Grand Prix. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. Good feeling. And we are on track here to try and win our first race and actually get our first finish of the season. Our first finish, our first win, our first podium, our first points. Only taken to the 11th Grand Prix, folks. Mind you, probably half of those we've deliberately taken ourselves out, so yeah. Alrighty. Still on for that Aussie 1-2. We want Danny Rick to finish in second still. Be very much appreciated, Dan, if you could hold on. Particularly as well, because you'll get 18 points, Vettel will get 12, so you'll still take 6 out. Obviously, you would add an extra 7 to your total if you won. But we're going to try our best to get right up the pointy end of this championship. If we can't win it, well, at least top 5. They want us to finish in the top 3. So I don't know if we could even do that, to be honest. But if we win 10 Grand Prix, that's going to take us to 250 points. So that surely is worthy of top 5. So we just have to, I guess, keep an eye on what the other drivers will score in terms of that. But it's going to be nigh on impossible for us to win the championship, but we knew that. That's why we were deliberately having a bit of silly fun for a lot of this season. The only ones really that I'll be a bit sceptical on winning this, the remainder of this, of course, will be Singapore and Japan. We won Singapore last year, but Japan, of course, we've only ever won if we've sort of rigged the result. So let's see how we go. How's our fuel looking? We should be fine. Final lap. Thank you, Jeffrey. And this will be a pretty famous result, because we threw the Hungarian Grand Prix away 2 seasons ago in what really should have been our championship defence year. A couple of poor performances in Hungary and Belgium back-to-back where we lost it on the last lap, and that really did cost us moving forward. But we're going to try our darndest here to remain on circuit, take a famous victory, and oh, don't get that curve there, Ben. We know it's dangerous. Our great overtaking manoeuvre that we pulled at this spot 2 laps ago. And again, the good news is Vettel will be 4th. So if we're going to help Ricciardo win this championship, if I can't, then we will do what we can to help him or Bottas. Well, him or Bottas, preferably Ricciardo, of course. See a non-Mercedes or Ferrari driver win the championship. I know I won it for a Toro Rosso, but that was me obviously controlling. I'm talking about an AI driver winning the championship. Alright, so we sweep through here into the final turn to win our first Grand Prix of the season. Finally, it's come in round 11. Hungarian Grand Prix victory.
Great drive. We did it. Good job.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's see this podium, shall we? Shall we, shall we? Yep, Maurizio's happy.
So here they come now.
Aussie 1-2.
Wherever you go, anywhere in the world.
Celebratory times in the Ferrari paddock. So we lift the trophy. Kisses it.
On the top step once more.
Beautiful. All those 2 Aussie flags. Good to see them. And a good victory. Maurizio has a bit of a chat with his friend there. Perfect. Come in for the man hugs, everybody. Come here, Louis. Come on, boy. Give us a kiss.
And after this round of the
Alrighty.
championship,
So, Vettel ended up 4th.
it wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader.
So, I moved straight up into 10th. I'm only 150 points behind. So, you know, I get driver of the day. That's pretty decent. Ricciardo's 7 points behind. Constructors, 91 points behind. Okay, I just want to have a bit of a gander at this replay to see what I did to poor old Maximus Verstappen, because I don't actually know what happened to him. It was a Haas behind me. Haas having a good one. Look at that. Straight through. Oh, sorry, Seb. Oopsie. Sorry, not sorry. How's it? Not quite here. It's just up around here. You'll see me getting very racy with Max. Coming up through this section here. Just look out for it. Clipped him. Off he goes. And he spins out. Whoa! And he gets collected there by Force India. Meanwhile, there's got to be carnage going on behind. Who was all that? What's going on back here then? Oh, there's a Toro Rosso off. So what happened here with the Toro Rosso? 2 Toro Rossos, a Haas. Is that a Force India? Just a whole bunch of carnage going on there behind. Let's have a look here what happened. Guessing once he goes off, they're going to break and boom, boom, boom into each other. Oh, yep. Just a bit of a stalemate going on there. Okay, fair enough. Alright, that should give me a little bit of a boost in the career mode. And that will also mean that with 1 win, we don't have our worst ever season finish, of course, as well. That would have been 4 points back in Season 3 of F1 2017. And our second worst was 26 points in Season 2. So, still a few more to go there in terms of that. Nice big boost there. There we go. That's what we wanted. We've lost our rivalry already, as we can see there. That's fine. We don't give a shit. Boom. Yep. Sweet. Nope. Hang on. What's going on here? I'm getting demoted. Uh-oh.
I'm good at my job, but there's not much I can do if you're not holding up your end of the bargain.
Ooh.
They need to see better results, and soon. Understand?
Feisty, Emma. So I win a Grand Prix and you yell at me. I retire from 10 races in a row and I don't get yelled at. Bitch. Okay, so they're reconsidering my... I get a written warning. I love how that happens after I win a Grand Prix. Anyway, moving on. We'll be in Belgium next. Remember to like, subscribe, comment. Thank you for tuning in to Casual Gamer Oz, and we'll speak to you next time. Goodbye.